Here's another way for you to think about paying off your home loan faster, and it's sometimes something that people are scared to do or don't know enough information to have the courage to do it. But I wanted to use an example of, let's say you've got limited equity, you're not flushed with cash, so you can't buy that $1 million mansion as an investment property or anything like that, but you can only buy a $300,000 investment property. And you might think, well, what's the point of a $300,000 investment property? Well, at the end of the day, a $300,000 investment property is probably going to be in a blue-collar suburb more than a white-collar suburb. And there's a lot more blue-collar people that are still willing and looking for rental properties to use. So the rental demand is generally higher. Now, the other thing we need to factor in is the growth rate of that property. Now, a lot of the gurus will talk about 7% and say that your property will double every 10 years. Now, the last 5 years, the market's been a little bit more troublesome, let's say, so therefore the growth rate might not be hitting that 7 or 7.2%. So I thought, let's be conservative with our example and use a growth rate of 3.5%, half of the traditional Australian growth rate that the so-called experts like to use. Now, what does that mean for us? So this $300,000 property, after 3 years, is actually going to be worth $332,000. After 5 years, it's going to be worth $356,000. And then after 10 years, it's going to be worth $423,000. Now, after 10 years, you decided you want to dump that money and put it into your home loan. You've made contributions to this yourself during that journey as well. But let's say just on the raw numbers that we've got on the board, you're going to make $123,000 profit. Let's say off that profit, you need to put in maybe $23,000 into tax on capital gains. Well, then you're left with about $100,000. And just by this property alone, it's going to help you pay off $100,000 of your owner-occupier loan without doing anything else.